Hello friends, welcome to this video. So in today's video we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, which is, can India become a superpower? Okay, so in order to understand that, we have to analyze India's strengths and weaknesses. Okay, and we are going to check India's strengths and weaknesses and challenges which will come in the way of India if it wants to become a superpower. Okay, so now the first question which arises here is, what is the definition of a superpower country? As of now, I can say that only the United States of America is the global superpower. But again, what makes United States of America the only superpower? And by default, we can take that particular definition to be universally true if any other country has to become a global power or a superpower. Okay, that country must have significant influence on global affairs through economic strength. Okay, United States of America, they have the highest GDP in the world. Military capability, they are highly militarily capable country. Technological advancement, United States is scientifically and technologically a very advanced country. Diplomatic influence, United States has huge diplomatic influence all over the globe. Okay, and cultural reach, American culture is also US culture, like their food, their music, their films, etc. are worldwide. They have worldwide audience or viewers. Okay, so these factors make a country a superpower, and which is very true for the United States of America. Now, what about our country? What about India? So in order to become a superpower, in India is still a growing power. It is not a global power. In order to become a superpower, you have to analyze India's strengths and weaknesses. So the question is, what are the strengths of India? Okay, one of the strengths of India is growing economy. Okay, India is by now the fifth largest economy in the world in terms of GDP. So it is one of the major fastest growing economies. Around 6 and 6.5% of GDP growth we have at present, which has a strong services sector. Okay, IT sector, etc. So booming tech industry, our technology industry like information technology, biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, artificial intelligence, agriculture, space tech, these fields are growing in India, and they are growing at a faster pace. Okay, and manufacturing push through initiatives like Make in India. Okay, we all know about Make in India. Perhaps Make in India is a government initiative through which companies are given facilities or incentives to make their products in India. Okay, therefore there are some economic possibilities through which India can become a big economic power in the world, and it is also often predicted that India will become the third largest economy in the world by the end of this decade. Then young population, India is a country with very young population. Around 65% of the population is under the age of 35. If this age group people, they are mostly productive in economic activities. Therefore, if there is an optimum use of this population, that will help India in a big way in growing India's economy dominance and influence. Then strategic location, India's geographical position is very important. It is considered as a global, as a key player in global trade, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region, because India is in South Asia, and South Asia is that particular region. India can easily connect Southeast Asia with Africa, Middle East, and Europe. Therefore, India's location is geographically very important. Military strength, India is one of the most strong countries militarily in the world. As of now, it has the fourth largest military in the world, and India is developing advanced defense technology. India is already a nuclear capable country. India has a vibrant space program too. Therefore, in terms of military strength, India also has a lot of potential. Then democratic system, India is a democratic country. India is the world's largest democracy, and that is why India's political system is quite stable as compared to authoritarian regimes. Okay, then technological and space advancements. So India's in certain technological advancements in certain sectors like ISRO, IT industry, they have given good amount of results. Okay, India's technology in these sectors have grown significantly well over the past several decades. Okay, so which gives India an edge in such emerging technologies. Now lot of initiatives are being taken to make India a global key player in the field of artificial intelligence also. So these are some of the strengths India has. Now with strengths, India also has challenges. The challenges which come in India's way if it wants to become a serious global player. So what are those challenges? Economic disparities. So despite growth, economic growth, income inequality exists in India, and rural poverty can also be seen. So these poverty things and income equality must be addressed so that a significant portion of our population does not remain in poverty. Infrastructure gap means although India's infrastructure sector is growing fast, but still roads, electricity, digital infrastructure, they need improvement. And also, in order to support large scale industrialization, infrastructure, electricity, these things must grow at a faster pace, because without electricity or roads or water, industrialization cannot happen. So this issue has to be addressed by Indian government. Bureaucracy and corruption, all of us know about the corruption and bureaucracy in India. Still corruption exists in certain parts of India's bureaucracy. Red tape and corruption slow down economic progress and business development. So this is still a problem which our government has to address in order to make India a global power. Education and skill development. So although recently national education policy initiatives have been taken, but India still has to focus on skill development rather than traditional education system. Skill development and research, these two are the fields where India must show improvement, brisk improvement, and through that only India can match global standards set by European countries or United States of America, because they are advanced economies. So skill development and research, education, these things must be improved with time. Geopolitical tension. India in South Asia has border disputes with our neighbors China and Pakistan, and also this particular South Asian region is quite unstable. Like you see Bangladesh scenario, you see Pakistan's case, you see Afghanistan. So this area, and mainly India's border region with China, these are quite unstable regions. So these things and our government has to government has to use a lot of energy and resources to keep our border areas under control. Therefore these things, India has to play a very smart game to address these geopolitical tensions, so that we can rise above these local problems to global issues and global affairs. So and another important thing that is a big challenge to India is the environmental challenges. So pollution. India is one of the most polluted countries in the world. Several Indian cities rank top among most polluted cities in the world. Water scarcity has been seen recently in cities like Bengaluru, New Delhi, etc. Climate change has also become quite visible in large parts of India. So these issues create problem in India's economic growth, and long-term development. Like last year, there was heat wave, almost 50 degrees Celsius temperature was seen in many parts of the country. So these are certain issues which have to be addressed very carefully by the government. So friends, these are some of the challenges India must play with smartly if India has to become an effective global player. So India has a lot of strengths already we have discussed. So internal challenges are also there. Just again we discussed these challenges. But apart from that, India needs economic reforms, infrastructure development, innovation, and diplomatic strategy to play an important role in global affairs, and that way it can become a superpower. And also our Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji has a vision or a dream to make India Viksit Bharat, means developed India by the year 2047. Okay, although 2047 is quite far away, 22 years from now, but we have to keep on working. Our people, our government, our society has to keep on working in order to visualize this dream of our honorable Prime Minister. So friends, this was the discussion I had to do today. We have discussed that topic, whether India can become a superpower or not. The strengths and weaknesses of India have been discussed. I hope you have liked this discussion, you have liked this video. If so, please like the video and share it, and please subscribe to this channel. I will soon see you in another video. Thank you very much.